Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to be completely damaged.
Completely damaged! Completely damaged!
Welcome back, Damaged fans. I'm with Dimension and Ricky Reyes. Welcome to Completely Damaged, guys.
Hey, what's going on there, buddy?
Not much, man. You guys had an impressive victory tonight at TWA.
Of course we had an impressive victory. Come on, I'm working with Ricky Reyes.
That's true. And tonight you have
I just bring in schleps off the street?
No, not you,
Talent,
Rob.
man,
Not you.
talent.
You bring in the talent. You bring in the cash money, man.
Absolutely.
Now, your thoughts on TWA?
It's a great promotion. You know, the sad thing is that, you know, they don't really have any competition here. We need some competition. Ricky Reyes is a killer. He's a monster. He'll take on anybody, anytime, anywhere.
World 1 has an event coming up. Will you tell me about it?
May 23rd, it's going to be another fantastic World 1 event. Everybody should come out. You can go to world1online.com and check it out.
And last but not least, Rob, Steve Carino tonight against the Hitman, Tony Stenson. Your thought?
Mr. Wrestling against Tony
And
Stenson. You know,
Mr. Wrestling, King of Old School.
Constantly is stalking us. He shows up at World 1. The guy is definitely senile. You know, we don't show up at his nursing home and hit him with the bedpan or anything like that. I mean, come on. Give us a break. It is weird. He's like a stage 5 clinger, for God's sakes. It's ridiculous. Who hasn't? It's ridiculous.
And now you managed Ricky Reyes to an impressive win tonight. Ricky, he's still the World 1 Northern American champion against Alex Anthony.
Impressive is not the word, okay? Greatness.
Super
duper awesomeness, more like it. See, Ricky Reyes, the Cuban crippler, is simply the standard by which professional wrestling excellence is measured.
Everybody else is down here.
See, so tonight was a mere walk in the park again. See, and these guys here, TWA, they all want to crack at the champ because they know deep down in their hearts that taking the title from Ricky Reyes is going to mean something in professional wrestling.
Ricky, it's never going to happen.
That's the problem.
It's never going to happen.
That will never, ever happen. But these guys are competitors. You know, they're fighters. And every night I step in the ring, I know I'm wrestling the very best for the North American Heavyweight Championship. But the problem is that belt's not going anywhere for a long, long time.
You heard it. Confident and ready for any challenge. Ricky and Rob, thank you very much for your time. And super awesome. Super duper awesome. Awesomeness. Ricky and Rob, thank you for your time, guys.
That's Mr. Dimension.
Mr. Dimension, thank you for your time. Welcome back, Completely Damaged fans. I'm with Adam Cole. Welcome to Completely Damaged.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Now, how did you get started in professional wrestling?
I got started in Combat Zone Wrestling in Philadelphia about 2 years ago. I was trained by DJ Hyde and John Dahmer. I got to break in with my best friend, Tyler Veritas, and me and him debuted together in September of 2009. And ever since then, we've been skyrocketing to the top.
Now, what was your favorite match thus far in your career?
It's tough to say. There's so many. But I'm going to have to go with... there was a match that, again, me and my friend Tyler Veritas had at CZW's Cage of Death 11. And it was for a debut championship, the CZW Wired Television Championship. And it was just really cool because it was a brand new championship in a very, very famous arena in front of 1,300 people with my best friend since I was 6 years old. So that meant a lot to me for many different reasons.
And now, what are your thoughts on the state of professional wrestling today?
It's tough to say. Some people say that it's up. Some people say that it's down. But just like any other business, any other sport, there are ups and there are downs. But I think wrestling is on and up right now. I think it's on its way to maybe even hitting another boom period. So,
now, what's it like wrestling in a famous former ECW bingo hall?
Unbelievable. It really is. When you sometimes when you're so busy and you're so involved in what you're doing, you have a tendency to lose sight of the things that really, really matter. And wrestling in the former ECW arena is a really, really big deal. So it's nice sometimes just to sit back and appreciate what you really have as a performer.
Where can people find more information about you?
I have a MySpace, and that would be myspace.com/Adam_Cole. That'd be the best place to reach me.
Any last words you'd like to say?
Anyone watching this, thank you for all your support. And if you haven't seen me before, please check me out on my MySpace or maybe on YouTube, and maybe you'll become a fan.
Adam, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Best of luck. I'm with Shane Harris. Welcome to Completely Damaged.
How you doing, buddy? How's
Good.
everything?
Good, man. Thank you. Now, how'd you get started in professional wrestling?
I got started about 8 years ago. I wanted to be a wrestler, just like everyone else that watches it on TV. I was able to hook up with some guys up in Philly and learn how to train, and got into the business, and been doing it ever since.
Now, what was your favorite match thus far in your career?
You know what I have to say? My favorite match so far is the one I just had. It was a gauntlet match for Tri-State Wrestling Alliance. And I didn't come out on top, but I'll tell you what, man, there was a lot of hard competitors, a lot of hard-hitting guys in there. Fans were really great.
Now, we're almost in the middle of 2010. What are some goals that you still have left?
Well, just came off recently losing a tag team partner, so we're not doing the tag gimmick anymore, and I really missed that. Working singles is a little hard. Nobody reach over in the corner too and take advantage of any kind of situation, or anybody to bail you out if you need it. I think I'm going to focus a little bit more on my singles career. I want to kind of shave down about 240. I'm up to like 296. Did a couple strongman competitions. I want to shave down to about 240. Try a little bit more aerial stuff this year. Still beating people up, nothing changes.
Awesome, yeah. Now, where can people find more information about you?
You can actually just hit me up. Go to Shane Harris on Facebook. I've been more than happy to friend request you. Just don't send me anything about Farmville, feed your fish, clothe your cows. I just don't have time. I'm sorry.
Now, last but not least, what is your thoughts on the state of professional wrestling?
I think the entertainment industry part of it is good, but I think the fans are still yearning to watch real good old-fashioned wrestling. There's a lot of good, solid promotions still out there giving the fans what they want to come see, and that's not a 50-minute promo about how great somebody's tights are, but two guys in there finding out who's the real man, or two women in there finding out who's the better person. I think it's still good enough to keep everybody coming back.
Well, Shane, thank you very much for your time. Best of luck.
Love you guys. Come on out, support whatever causes these guys are doing it, because without you great fans, there is no us.
I am with the best around. And guys, how did you get started in professional wrestling? I'll start with you.
Well, we got started in 2007. Myself actually followed TJ's footsteps, so why don't you go first, TJ?
Me, my first year training, I went across the country, independents here and there, building my name up. I came back, and all of a sudden, my big brother, sorry, I'm the little one here. He says, I want to get into this thing. So we started out wrestling each other all over the place in Philly and here and there. We were like, all right, we gotta get away from this. So let's do a tag team, because we always wanted to do a tag team ever since we were young in Canada. And so we started out doing the tag team, ended up there.
Who was the favorite, your toughest challenge thus far as a tag team?
Probably the Hate Club, maybe.
Hate Club, or maybe the Briscoe brothers. We haven't had the opportunity to actually get a win over them yet. We've wrestled them twice and came real close the last time, but couldn't quite get the 3 count.
How did you get started in professional wrestling?
Well, like TJ said, I started following in his footsteps, seeing he was having a blast going across the country, doing his thing. So I said, man, I got to get into this, and I started training right in Hanover, Pennsylvania. And then just got started rolling, going with TJ to shows, and got booked on shows. And then we had to wrestle each other and beat each other up every night. Said, man, you know what? This family thing, this beating each other up isn't worth it. Let's get a tag team rolling and be the best around.
Now, what's your thoughts? I'll go with you first. What's your thoughts on professional wrestling?
Thoughts on professional wrestling?
On the state of professional wrestling today?
Today, everything goes in cycles. I think it's at a low period right now, but I think it's going to pick back up. Everything goes in cycles.
Your thoughts on TNA trying to make it big with the acquisition of Hulk Hogan and bringing back the older guys? Do you think that was a smart move?
We'll see. We'll see how it happens.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How about yourself?
I think competition's always good for the sport. One dog in the hunt is never good for the business. So the more dogs out there, the better the hunt.
Any last words you'd like to say?
Well, we got the look, we got the talent, and we are the best around.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate your time.
Completely damaged! Completely damaged!